All right, everyone. So Gunther reacted to Jey Uso winning the title. He said in a very simple tweet, "I wouldn't." Now, it's pretty clear and this was almost clear before the Rumble as well, but now that we know who won, it's even more clear. But this is the storyline they are trying to tell. They're trying to tell the storyline of Gunther beat Jey Uso every time he's faced him, not just for this championship, but the prior championship he had. He was always getting beat. He just can't beat Gunther. So that's the storyline that they'll be going with. And I don't think it's a terrible one. It makes sense. The saddest part of this is that I feel like it's heading towards Gunther losing at WrestleMania. I really do. We did a video the other day talking about him being a placeholder championship, and it got some comments of people. It got people talking a little bit, and I was reading some of them, and some were, agreeing with it, some were disagreeing with it. I don't think either side necessarily was right or wrong. I'm just, pointing out that there was agreement and disagreement. But I think maybe people will start seeing that to be the case a little bit more now. We are talking about what Bully Ray had said because he was the one who made that announcement, and it's just true to me. It's just becoming more true, and it's not a Gunther thing. It's not like, oh, I don't think Gunther could do it. WWE has just not done a very good job, in my personal opinion, of telling his story since he's become champion. They've you don't really understand right now what Gunther, like, who is Gunther. That's the part you don't understand. When he's fighting Damian Priest, he's at a loss for confidence, and Damian Priest was getting one over on him. Now he ended up winning, but it's like it's just that's not the Gunther I remember. There's just there's so many different, I think, little storyline mishaps that they've made that it hasn't felt like a great title run. It just simply hasn't to this point. And I don't think that that's a Gunther issue. I don't think it's Gunther is the reason. I think it's WWE's storytelling. I think they're the ones that are doing. I think Gunther's actually overachieving with what he's been, kind of given. And I do think it's going to be cool, to have this build up now between Jey Uso and him. Maybe there's something that happens with that that's pretty awesome. But the issue is going to be you have this build up, right, going towards WrestleMania. Is this going to be so Jey Uso has a WrestleMania moment, which I could definitely see happening? And in that case, Gunther will effectively have been, in a way, a placeholder, right? He was just holding it until we had that WrestleMania moment. And I do think, I would love to see the WrestleMania moment for Jey Uso. And Jey Uso is so over with the fans. It would be nice to see it, but you have a guy of Gunther's talent. Just felt like a missed opportunity, and it is tough. It's tough for WWE because they have so many big storylines going on right now. Like, you had the Bloodline storyline, then you have Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. You just have so many little storylines, and there's so much talent that it's tough sometimes. Even one of your champions can't be, like, even one of their champions is not viewed as in the top storylines. But maybe WWE will shock here, and maybe they'll be able to really tell some good storylines for the rest of Gunther's reign. But I have a feeling, spoiler, I have a feeling at WrestleMania it's going to be the end of Gunther's reign as champion, and it may just be Jey Uso that does it. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.